Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt, and that's apparently how we're starting today. Thanks for that, Sylvan. Oh, the insanity begins as soon as I hit record, apparently. Goodness gracious, can't get away from it. Love it. All right, so, first off, logistics is not on. I don't know why, but let's turn that on. Okay, secondly, today I have a plan to create nuclear power. I think nuclear power would be rad, and I'd love to have it. So, maybe I died. Maybe I did die. Oh god. Sometimes that happens. You gotta be careful with that. Or do you mean the stream died? It's hard to say. Anyway, so what we're really trying to do today is get nuclear power going. Now, thankfully, we do have a bunch of bots doing some work with the nuclear power is always 3 hours in the future. That is true. That is true. I feel like that's meant to be referencing something much more intelligent than the stream, but I'm going to agree with it regardless, because I don't understand ramifications. So what I'm hoping to do is finish this area off, then we can start the mining, and then we can hopefully start centrifuging the stuff. Fusion power is always 20 years in the future. Ah! Then, yeah, I suppose that's also kind of true to the stream. But the stream goals are always ready for the next stream, right? Well, guys, we didn't quite achieve what we wanted to achieve today, but we'll achieve it next time. For sure. And then we don't, because I am a liar. Alright, so what I would like to do, we've got this little tiny uranium patch of 577. This one is 5.6 million, so this one should last a little bit longer, I think. And, excuse me, what I'd like to do first off is just create this area. Well, let's create it with this part here. Don't need to worry about the other parts of it. And we can probably even do it up. Yeah, that's probably good. Oh, that part's irrelevant. Okay. Relevant? I don't know. Okay, so once we get that all connected, then we will have another place to make my spicy rocks. I'll be very happy to see some more spicy rocks. Okay, there we go. So now we just need to get the resources to just sort of flow around here in their own due time, and then they will be good. I'll be happy. We also do want to start doing more blue belts today, if possible. Because if we can get the blue belts going, then we will be, you know, a step towards the future. Because then we can start just taking away all these red belts. That's going to take a little while, of course, but I'm not too fussed by that. Because it'll happen in its own due time. And you know me, I am nothing if not patience. I could translate that to I am nothing, but, you know, I have slightly more opinions of myself than that. Slightly. That's going to assemble that stuff. And we probably help with the little stony bits there. Okay. They'll finish the last bits when they get around to it. I'm not too fast at this point. What really matters is that we just start getting these connected. And what I can probably do at this point, actually, is just recreate this thing again. Because quite frankly, this is fine, I suppose, for all intents and purposes for now. Yeah, we don't need that. You can go back. I don't know where you were about to go, but whatever you were about to do, I guess it changed its mind. Okay. Now the whole goal of this bit is I just want to make shiny rocks. If we make shiny rocks, I'm happy. Well, it really comes down to it as. And so we'll connect these. Rather, we'll connect. Okay. Yeah, that's like in the worst possible place. Can we put that like somewhere less stupid? Thank you. We'll move this around later. It's fine for now. Okay. So when we finally start getting sulfur up here, which will happen soon enough, it'll happen before you know it, and it'll be good. When do I place things in less stupid places? I want to say my feelings are hurt from that, Solburn. They aren't, because you're very right, but I want to say my feelings are hurt. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Of course you are. Okay, and we're going to make it a sulfuric acid manufactory here as well. Just one that just grabs the sulfur. I don't really need to do much more than that. Just a bit of a sulfur grab. Be awesome if I had like some other stuff there, but oh well. Well, I gotta have something that just makes sulfuric acid. There we do. We do have something. What are my feelings? Don't know that game. It's not a very good one. I wouldn't suggest it. Yeah, no, it's not the best game. Like, it doesn't win Game of the Year any year. So, yeah, no, just ignore that game. No one will ever rate it well. IGN gives it an 8.9. Says it's okay. I love that joke. IGN just giving a game a very great score for something they didn't like. I mean, it's a classic, right? Okay, so what we do need to do is grab some offshore pumps. Really surprised we don't make them. Maybe we should make them right here. You know what? We need offshore pumps at some point, I'm pretty sure. Why don't we just make them? Yeah, we need them for rubber duckies. Let's make them. Do it right here, right now. Come on, big boy, let's do it. What do they need? Iron gears, electric circuits, and iron plates. Okay. One more. Right here, right now, right here, right now. I feel like I'm referencing something. That's a reference to something, but I cannot think of what it is. Like, you know, it's a reference to something that I know, but I cannot think of what it is. I like those. It's a song. Yeah, I feel like I know the song. That's what the part that bothers me. Usually I don't know songs, as I don't think I need to explain to anyone how bad my song recognition usually goes. Okay. That Boy Slim or Moby. You know what? I know both those artists. It's called Right Here, Right Now. I mean, it's a decent name for a song, but you know what's happening when. Okay, we need iron plate. No, we want iron plates over there, and also we want it on the other side. So, right again, shall we? Iron plates, electric circuits. I think I saw, and iron gears. Yes. Which, admittedly, that Boy Slim. Okay. Now, admittedly, we could just make the iron plates there, but I think there's no need to because I think we've got a lot of iron gears anyway. Why starve the iron plates further than they're already being starved? Okie dokie. So that should be counting. It is wonderful. No, snip that up there. We can put some pipes. there, which is not counting directly from the belt, so it's okay. And then offshore pumps. That's what I wanted. And then we're going to do the thing which we do every time, which is we do a little bit of a split, we do a bit of a grab, do a bit of one of these things, there we go. And then we do a bit of this. Disconnect that just for the moment. Thank you. Oh, yeah. That. And then we got to do one of these. We just count them coming through. Very important stuff. Wonderful. Not wonderful, no. Not wonderful. We could have had unlimited offshore pumps on the belt. Which, you know, would be pretty classic, but pretty funny, pretty annoying too. And we'll do it like this as well. There we go. Okay. And I would like those, please. Please, sir, may I have some? I'll just take 4. Okay, we're going to need some radars up there as well. We'll sort that out in a moment. Everything's disconnected. Okay, that's annoying. Alright, so... Yes, that is right. I was like, oh, sulfur shouldn't be coming through here, but yes, it actually should. It actually should. It'll all work itself out soon enough, don't you worry. And then what's the other thing I want to do? Oh yeah, I need to connect this to water. It don't do a thing if it's not connected to water. And that'll make some sulfur. The thing get put in a barrel? And then we'll be good. Hey, a barrel of sulfur. There we go. There we go, folks. That's what we needed. I thought we had centrifuges on the network. I guess we don't. Interesting. I had sworn we did. Well, the good news is we have actually made some uranium. Bad news is we didn't actually connect to the bottom side. That's not really a problem though. It's not really a bad news thing. That's just like a, yeah, classic Seif mistake news. Okay, bit of radar. Okay. And that's making more uranium, which is good because that means the places that are making the sulfur will actually be putting out the sulfur. So that's good news. I'm happy with that. And that probably needs to be connected. Look at all that sulfur. It's just doing nothing there. Ah, good. Oh, let's limit that, shall we? Okay. We've got like a full thing of full tank of sulfur here, which is kind of scary, but that's okay. They'll figure it out. A moment, everyone. Yes. Hmm. So I'm eating the rest of the sausage rolls. Thank you. Appreciate it. Snack / leftover dinner. I got some sausage rolls. Panda made some sausage rolls for dinner. So. Cheers, I suppose. So, seems a good time? Hell yeah. It might be good to start putting red belts on the circuit so we can start making the blue belts wherever we want. I don't think I want a lot of them on circuit, on the belt, but I want a couple. I'm pretty impressed with the bus. I'm actually really impressed it hasn't jammed. Or run out of power. As I said, I'm very impressed that it's still kind of working. 9 barrels. It's made 999 barrels of sulfuric acid, and there's the 1,000th one. Parade! Well, not parade. What's the word? Streamers. Streamers. Streamer luck. Okay, where do we make the centrifuges and why are they not in the bus? They might be in the bus, they might just not have been in there when we're doing the other things. So where do we build the centrifuges? Down there. Right, yes, that's not right. Very wrong. And I hope you're ashamed of yourself. That should be done like this, which is the way we do things now, but we didn't used to do them like this. Yeah, that's right. We'll connect that like that. Like that. Very important that we connect this like that, because otherwise we're going to get infinite centrifuges on the bus. Infinite might be a little bit exaggerated because I don't think we can make that many, but problem remains the same. We don't want that many centrifuges on the bus right now. We will want a lot later, but we're not there yet. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put the centrifuges in here so they can work themselves out correctly. Brilliant. That's what I wanted. And then the centrifuges can... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. No, that's too many centrifuges. I think we've got like enough sulfur. Yeah, sulfur is good. So we could probably make some more barrels of sulfuric acid elsewhere. I wonder if there's a spot in here that we can make. Thank you. Yeah, it is really raining. I just made an expression like, "Huh?" when the rain started hitting my window. I was scared. Okay. So I really wish there was just more water around, but we're building in a desert, so you can't really just wish for water. It doesn't work that way. So, one thing I've realized is a problem is my trains. This may be a surprise to people, but I don't think my train network is very good. There is a few ways that I need to be able to fix this. One is this train here only really connects back to this one, so it's just delivering backwards and forwards there, which is a waste of everyone's time and effort. So what we need to do is be better. And there's a few ways to do this. One, we need this train to be able to actually leave here and probably go around the other way. Because the only way this train can get anywhere is by... Yeah, it's stupid. It's bad. So more trains would be good. I think maybe 5 trains would be good. Because we have 6 stations. Also, we're going to stop doing pickups and drop-offs near so close to each other. That might be a good idea as well. I think we need the train equal number of trains we have stations. Also, this may be a surprise. I think my signaling is bad. What is up with this country and the weather right now? It's terrible. But yeah, so we're going to be working on fixing the trains up a little bit. Because I think having it like this is really stupid, and we're going to stop doing that for now. What I might do is maybe what I'll do is I'll convert that to a four-way, connect it up to there. Oh, that's a terrible idea. Can't connect that through there because I put them right through the middle. I can't always move this station, I suppose. I can move this station like 3 across. Yeah, that might be a good idea. What we'll do for now is we will move this station over to here. Oh, we've got yellow transport belts over here? My goodness. What is this madness? This madness that we have witnessed on this day. Okay. So we'll set up this train station. And then when that's done, we will remove this one. And we'll put a couple of these down. That should help a little bit. Does make my network go a little crazy for a moment, but that's alright. And we're trying to get some shiny green rocks. Always worth a go for some shiny green rocks. Right now, they're just dull green, which is a disappointing color. But we'll get there. My hope is once we get enough shiny green rocks, we're going to start doing Covarex down here, I would suppose. We're 15 shiny green rocks short at the moment. Once we've Covarexed here enough, then we'll Covarex up there, and then we'll start making nuclear fuel, and my entire system should start working from there. Okay. Let's also start connecting these lines that haven't really been done. It's going to be difficult, it's just kind of silly. Okay, and connect, and then set up. There we go. Do this a couple of times. Okay, that's good actually. That's a better way to do it. That's gonna be nice. I think that works for that line. Okay, cool. It does. And then we're just gonna do these underground bits, and we should, well, not underground, north bits, and we should be good. Ooh, worker robot increase speed. There were some words there that kind of went all over the place, but I get the feeling you know what I mean. Worker robot speed increase, yo. If we just do that, then we don't need to worry about taking things apart. Bots will fix that part up themselves when they get around to it. That always needs to go. That disconnect. That disconnect. Oh, hello. Robots are delivering things to me, are they? Good evening, Bullet Test. How you doing? Hey. I don't think we're going to build the trains over that way. Ups and downs. Look, I'm doing well, thanks. I'm doing alright. What is your problem? Oh, you're still loading, are you? Okay. So we're going to connect into there. And we're going to connect into there. Then we're going to dismantle that old station as soon as we get the chance. Oh, yellow belts. Oh, 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 get that away from me. Disgusting. I thought we were done with the yellow belt heresy. Clearly I am wrong. Every now and then those yellow belts rear their ugly heads up again. Not many, but enough to scare me. Those heretical yellow belts. Filthy. And we'll get rid of those because let's be honest, we're not doing that. Okay. That's currently dropping off, which is fine. I would like them to pick up from here in a moment. First off, I'd just like to disconnect these because I don't really want those to doing anything anymore. And also, I don't want this to be doing anything anymore. Okay. So I'd like to go to the pick station. It should be there. I'm sorry, I know that wasn't quite the plan, but it'll have to do. And then once this pick station is empty, then we will never use it again. Most of it can be borne up as well, which is interesting. Oh yeah, we're good. You can go. And this station can also go. And honestly, we can just grab this stuff now. Just don't grab that. Okay, ditch that, go. And this whole part can just be torn up because there's no, nothing of value in it. That is how a train station gets moved. Mostly. Hey Dave, how you doing? And that should start bringing in those. Yes, it has. Excellent. So now we've moved that train station. Good. Good news. You may have found a saleswoman to start pushing your side gig. Ooh, excellent. Exciting. I wonder if actually it might not be a bad idea to have a second centrifuge in there. Because this is... She's not that full of sulfur. Well... No, let's put another centrifuge there. Offering a 40% of any sales or services that only take you 4 hours to do. I mean, yeah. That seems pretty decent. Can't complain about that. And besides, I mean, if she gets the sales, she gets the sales, right? If it's good for both of you, then that's what I call a good deal. Yeah, the best deals are the ones where both parties walk away happy. Not everyone's going to agree with me on that, of course, but I don't give a shit. Okay, so what I want now is every station should have a way to not need to go to it. Yeah, if everyone walks away from a deal being happy, then that's the ideal situation, because trying to give him motivation to negotiate a high price, that's a good idea. Oh, shiny rock! Okay. We're gonna move this a little bit over here. And we're gonna do 2 of these. I don't remember why I said that, but I'm sure it made sense at the time. SeiferKatt motto. That's all the quotes. Usually I know why I said it though. That one I don't remember. Learn to stream the SeiferKatt way. And we'll put my rocks back in there. Oh, another barrel of sulfuric acid. Lovely. Always happy to see another barrel of sulfuric acid. Balancer above the central counter is wrong. Oh, you know what? I think I did see that. I know which one you're talking about. It's where was it? Windy. Balancer right above the central counter is wrong. I know there is a counter that's wrong. I don't remember exactly which one you mean. I did see it while doing my usual scouting, but I don't remember which one it was. I don't remember which one you just made a note. I mean, it's appreciated. Notes are better than nothing. You know what we're going to start doing? We're going to start putting red belts on the bus so we can start doing this. Here's another note. Don't break it. Good note. Very helpful note, that one. I was about to break it, so I'm glad you reminded me not to. Okay, well, going over to the central computer now. Well, a computer might be a little bit over ambitious, but you know what? It's fine. What was that? This used to be a coal mine. Interesting. This is another thing here where this is the wrong way of doing things. This is how we used to do things. It ain't how we do things anymore. Not around these places, these parts. Yo, that's gonna be probably right. Remember, Seifer is a Factorio professional, a professional Factorio streamer. He's qualified to break it. I mean, technically, I guess I'm a professional Factorio streamer. It is the weirdest concept in my mind, but technically, yeah, I guess I am a professional Factorio player. That scares me, and I hope it scares you. That's good, yes. into there. Brilliant. Because I want to just be able to say when we go to duck mode, we just go to duck mode. We're getting closer and closer to getting to duck mode. So I finally got around to watching the what is the guy that does those Factorio challenge videos? I want to say, hang on. What is his name?
Repulsive.
Dosh, that's his name. I finally got around to watching his sushi belt video. I like deliberately held off on it for the longest time because I didn't want to be influenced. And I'm not happy. I don't like the way he did his belt. I think his belt was wrong. I think he cheaped out a lot and then went, oh, it's so hard. No, man, be better. Anyway, that's how I fight people that have got way larger viewership than myself. Just criticize them. You saw the best video today. Excellent. What'd you say? Yeah, I just think his base was too organized. I don't like it. Duckling living his best life. Oh, climbing stairs. Is it going to go down a slide? Oh my god, tell me it goes down a slide. Oh my gosh, there's a slide. Do it. Oh! Adorable. You know what? You did see the best video today. I can't disagree with that. Okay, so that's going to take a little while to... Oh. Nothing's going to happen while I disconnect it like that. Okay, so that's going to be good. Now, we actually originally came down here because I wanted to add... that thing's still sad on coal. I don't really care. Came down here because I wanted to add red belts. How many red belts do I want to add? Well, that's a very good question. Open the spreadsheet. Oh, shit. I didn't want to minimize everything. Okay, the spreadsheet is open. How many red belts do we want? Well, the answer is, of course, and it may surprise you, some. Red belts. We probably want, like... What do we have of yellow belts? 0.75. Okay, 0.75 is not the number we need for red belts. Let's go 0.25. It's not a large number. So 400,000 for red belts. Okay. Okay, that's going to push a whole bunch of red belts onto the system very quickly. 1.1 thousand. Fix the balancer. Which balancer? Which balancer am I fixing? Right above. Oh, this one. Oh, yeah. That's true. That's always going to be wrong, isn't it? The balancer has been fixed. Thank you, Dave's notes, and Dave himself. Note deleted. I have a funny feeling we've got more of those. I'm pretty sure I copy and pasted this design. That one's working. Huh. What, did I just do it wrong once? Pretty much. Alright, well that's fine. Okay, so the don't break things note's still there though, right? And we will prepare this for beltage. If I need it to be. No, let's be honest, that's always going to be a relevant thing. Let's not pretend it's not. Let's not pretend it's something I don't need to be reminded of on a daily basis. Okay, and then that connects to that. That connects to that, and finally that connects to that. I am a bit surprised we still need more red belts, but here they come. Redeemed hydrate. Cool. By the way, if you want to see Glacier Wolf, remind me that I owe him 2 cats. Because otherwise the soul economy, the soul economy, that's not my currency. The cat coin economy is an absolute shambles and we cannot allow that. There'll be a run on the cat banks. And as stated, I cannot allow that. We're doing what the shirt, are we? Oh, hang on a moment. Let me just... I'm really just going around and fixing a whole bunch of stuff that I made before. Well, we'll do what the shirt first. Which, this may be a surprise. But it goes... A-do-do-do-do-do! What the shirt? It's a higher pitch one. Today's shirt, we are wearing a fire. Fire with goggles. It's Chandra. Oop. Somehow my shirt was tucked into my pants there. It's always strange. Anyway, it's a little Chandra Flame Princess. It's cute. For those who read the Magic story, latest story with Chandra and Nissa, very cute stuff. All the belts now red except for the internal belts. They should be. Chandra with 2 sets of eyes. Well, see, she's got to do the put the goggles down when she's burning shit. So I guess she can. While she may be fireproof, I guess she can still burn her eyeballs. Have I taken an updated count? Not recently, but you're right. I could do that. I should do. Yeah, I'll do that in a moment. I've taken account somewhat recently, but I can hear the thing complaining. Oh, that's how that works. Okay, there we go. That's legally wrong. And then I don't remember which way it's going to go. We'll just do this and we'll figure it out. It goes down. Okay. That means they need to go up. Like that. Brilliant. Okay. Connect that. Only 1 stack, please. Yeah, let's go check my count. Well, my count of buildings is about 66,000. Let's go 67,000 because we'll probably be off other things. Which is, yeah, it's 66,000, so we can just up it by another one. The count's pretty accurate right now. Oh, what I didn't consider, actually, now that I think about it, is I didn't consider these, which is actually another, 2,000 or so slots. So, we'll go 70,000, shall we? Technically, they're double-sized, but I think it's probably no problem, so... Let's go to 71,000. Wouldn't that only be one side? Why would that only be one side? Yeah, you're right, it is only 1/2, but I think having a little bit of extra space is not really a big deal. I think having a bit of extra space always feels good. The last thing you want to do is clog up your belts with hubris. Never clog your base with hubris. Again, these things, I've designed them in such a way that is very silly. That's you in the bathroom every morning? Well, should have listened to your old pal SeiferKatt. He would have told you the what's what. Okay, I kind of love that design, and I'm just going to repeat it. Okay, designed. Look. Designed. Someone doesn't believe in an intelligent creator. Hmm. Alright, so red, green, green, red. Alright, so that's gotta be chains. Ooh, chains. Anyway. And we've also got to connect it that way. And counter, yes, absolutely, the counter's coming next. I'm not too much in a hurry because I know these things aren't going anywhere, but we'll do the counter now. Of course, we're not going to leave the counter. Would be foolish, and I am no fool. Well, I have my moments. Oh, and that's not going to go anywhere just yet, but it could do when it feels like it. Speaking of things that aren't going to go anywhere just yet, we've got this. It's going to be almost, yeah. How's power? Power's doing alright, actually. Power's doing better than you think it would, given the circumstances. If that works the way I thought it would. Yes, it will. Wonderful. Okay, disconnect that for the moment. Connect that. Red. Green. Roboport. Again, we don't need the Roboports right now, but you just always get these in preparation, right? When we start doing ducks, when we start making ducks, I want to be ready. Okay. Away we go. Really just the same mistake over and over again, isn't it? That's alright. We are progressing, that's what matters. Funny thing is, all we need to do is that again, and because it's a good system. And we just put one of these up here. There's there. What am I doing? Yep, that's good. Underground red belts. Remember, this is all done so that way if we need to make more, it's actually really scalable. Somewhat scalable. It has the potential to scale should it want to. It's really the base's choice what happens here. I'm just the architect of my own demise. I trust the base knows what it's doing. Why did red and green get hooked up on the same belt that throttles? Oh, this one? So this one is making sure that the number is always in a negative. Like if green is always less than red, then it will put through. That's actually incredibly important. Otherwise, that would just... So yeah, this basically makes sure that green, which is what's on the belt, is less than the maximum. It's a pretty crucial part of the base design. We have one shiny green rock still. Okay. And hoping for more shiny green rocks, but I can't say that I'm great with them myself, but I've sort of got like a very jury-rigged solution that seems to work, and I will keep doing it until it doesn't. And that's when I'll do something different. Speaking of which, I want another train. I want a few things actually. I want another train, and I want to build a line that goes down here and into here. One could argue this is a very pointless line. And they would be right. Here we go. That's going to take a little while to build. Hello! Why did I put red print in the splitter? Oh, okay, that's a very good question. So, a lot of what my base is designed... Well, first off, welcome. A lot of what my base is designed to do is have a count of what's on there. If I don't have a red blueprint, that means some get stuck in this side. Like, 2 or 3 items get... Or 2 to 4 items get stuck here. So by having red, obviously there's never any red destruction printers or destruction blueprints in the system. So that means nothing will ever go down here, which means everything goes down here. So that means whichever side it comes through, this is the only way it can go out. Does that make sense? If it doesn't, let me know. I can try to explain better. Oops. That's smart. Well, I mean, I wish I'd thought of it, but it's something that someone else did before me. We all, like, learn off other people, right? It's the very much the Factorio way. We stand upon the shoulders of giants, as they say. Who says that? Small dwarves. Can you drop blueprints, upgrade destruction prints as items? You can, actually. Oddly enough. See? You can do that. Why you would do it, I don't know. But you can. There would be some use for it. I couldn't tell you what it is, but there'd be some use for it. This copper mine is almost drained, which is concerning. You assume the duck doesn't need them? That's correct. The duck does not need them, which is good. I'm glad the duck does not need them. There's a lot of construction we've just put a request for, and the bots are going to be very stupid about it. They'll get there. They'll figure it out. I made another bot desert. Yeah, I did. I might be actually good to do a... This a lot, don't I? Might be good to maybe put one out this way. That way it makes it a little bit less bad. Now you need a mod that you can use a blueprint to filter items in a splitter. Maybe. Splitters all the way down, right? We really need to make more gear wheels. This was mostly made to make steel and iron. How are we doing for iron, actually? Let's pop this down and have a look. The iron is fine. It's steel. Okay. What we might do is make one of those rudimentary gear factories that we've heard so much about. Yeah, this will take them a while to sort their shit out, but that's alright. I trust them. How much red... Okay, we got a few fast belts in this system, that's good. What I'd like to do here, I think, is we're going to make our first thing blue belts. How much lubricant do they need? 20. Okay, fine. This is going to be done a few times, this next thing. which is we need gears, fast belts, and lubricant. So three things. Copy that while we're at it. And then we connect all these so it'll read when something leaves. That's wrong. That's not how you do this. I make this mistake every time. Not every time, thankfully. Okay. That way it'll read what comes in there and it'll -1 from the belt. Great. So, barrels of lubricant. We want gear wheels, which we really do need to make more of. Do I have a surplus of substations? I do have a surplus of substations. Yeah, I got lots of substations. Roboports. I shouldn't have any roboports on me, actually. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I shouldn't have those on me. I've got lots of substations, though. I'm pretty sure substations are pretty high. Yeah, I got 1,000 substations sitting about, and 41 roboports. That should be all right. It'll give my construction bots a lot of work to do for a while, which is fine. You think it'll probably keep them busy for about an hour or two, which is fine. That's the factory expanding. That's how we do things. Along the way, they'll find some more resources: stone, oil. There's 2 lots of oil, isn't there? No, just 1. More iron, and then we'll see what's around here. And maybe there'll be some more uranium or something. Uranium would be pretty exciting to have over there. Okay. So actually, I would like that to be lubricant and this to be red belt. They're not called red belts, they're called fast transport belts. Goodness gracious. Poncy little things. Oh, actually, I prefer to be called fast transport belts, not red belts. I think you understand. It's all rather complicated for your meager mind to understand. You. You think you're better than me? Huh? Huh? No, I'm not thinking I'm better than you. I just simply am better than you. Oh shit. It's fine. It's fine. You know what? That is fine. Okay. Let's disconnect that again. I forgot to hold up my pinky exactly. That's why it all went wrong. Okay, that's okay what just happened there. Do not fret, do not worry. It looked bad, but everything got counted, so it doesn't matter. Yes, that's good. And then, of course, we wish to count here as well. But this one is just empty barrels, and quite frankly, I don't care about ever restricting them. So it's quite simple. Okay, we're good. Resume. Now, quite frankly, if I leave the bots to do anything right now, they're not going to do anything because they are so busy right now. Because someone thought it'd be a good idea to make them build like multiple thousands of cells all at once. They're going to be very busy. And I made a bot. Oh, really? No? Did we have F? I don't think so. I don't think we lost stream. That's the wrong thing. No, we're good? Okay. And then we've got to, of course, do that. Okay, so now we've got some lubricant in a tank. Very exciting stuff. Where do we start from? I guess around here is probably the middle of the base. So, The next part of the ingenious plan is to probably build the belts themselves, right? Gracious, some of these things are going to be insane. That's alright. Insanity is just part of the course when you're doing this run. Yes, this is a normal thing to do. Oh yeah, this is just a regular run, don't mind me. Everyone does these sushi belt runs, right? Normal part of everyday Factorio life. Okay, and do this to make sure that... Oh, what are these? Express transport belts. Oh, could we get any more ponzu? I'm sorry, blue. They're blue. Ponzi belts think they're better than me just because they've got a job and a college degree. I mean, I have a job, but it's not the point. Look, my anger knows no bounds. Reality does not need to come into it. Okay. There we go. That will make some blue belts. Not many, but it'll make some. And we'll do a few of these around the place, so that way we can just get some. Get some. Really, I just want the train as a blueprint. I want another train. You know what, you can go to a drop-off station, it's fine. Off you go, buddy. How have the trains been running? Not great. That's okay, we're working on that. Problem is we don't have enough trains, so we're just going to build more trains. Problem is these trains tend to just like go backwards and forwards amongst themselves. But if I have 5 trains, that's going to stop. Shorten idle time. The problem isn't the idle time, the problem is the journeys aren't very split up. So what I want is the same number of trains minus 1 as I have stations. So if I have 6 stations, which I currently do, I want to have 5 trains. This is my new theory. We're on a train base, a little bit. We're working on it. There'll be some training. Oh, I like that, just one little connection line there. It's cute. This is mostly so we can shuffle things. You hope all the signals are chains? They are! You wonder how I jammed this time? I've already jammed them once, don't worry. I know you were concerned, maybe he won't jam his trains. No, I've jammed them already. So we need one more train. Now, the other problem is this station here. What I think we need to do is move this pick station to be maybe over here, and then do like a roundabout so that train can leave. Extremely important. So we're going to need to move another pick station. A pick station. Pick station. Like pick up. You like pick up the pig. Ultimate belts. The problem is the kid is a teen. For every mod that I add that'll make something better, it'll actually make the game harder. Because I'm doing the rubber duck mod, which requires one of almost every ingredient in the game. Now, the fun thing about this mod is it actually detects if you add something to the game, it also adds it to the recipe. So I really am hesitant to add anything that might make things easier for me, because it'll also make things harder for me. It's a wonderful thing I've chosen to do to myself. Really? Huh. I can just remove it, those items too. What do you mean? Okay, so we're on another pick station, which we're going to put over here, so that way we can separate them a little bit. I didn't know that's why it's called pig iron. Is that actually true? Or are you just messing with me? Through the config? Oh, no. I don't think that's fair. Like that, the config is there for a reason. It's there because, oh, you know what? Got more yellow belts down here. Ew, disgusting. Get them out of here. Gross. Only seems to be like one section. Yeah, I could do it. I could remove from the config and make it easier for myself. This run is not about making things easy for myself. Like, I didn't get onto this run because I was like, hey, let's make things easy for myself. No. Not what we're doing here. The traditional shape of the molds for pig iron. Huh. Well, I never knew that. That's kind of fun. Wait, how fast are the ultimate belts? Maybe I'm thinking of different belts, because I didn't think they were as fast as people are portraying them to be. Oh god, okay, no, never mind. That's insanely fast. Okay, no, I was thinking like the green belts of like Bob's Angels where they go at like 90. Yeah, nah. That sounds fun and all. It does sound hilarious, but I think I'm going to pass on that. Oh, that was dangerous. Okay, connect all that. And disconnect that station as well. No need for trains. No, the trains are to mix things. The trains aren't to make things go fast. The trains are like a hand in the cake batter to mix it. You got to put a hand in the cake batter to mix it. There's no other way to mix cake batter, guys. I don't know what you're thinking. Least hygienic cakes in town. Yeah, these are technically reds, aren't they? Because technically they're internal. I remember that logic now. You personally use your tongue to mix your cake batter? That's probably a bad idea with the raw egg, but you know what? You do you, Dave. Do you. Far be it for me to tell someone how to mix a cake. I haven't made a cake in years. In a very long time. I have made a cake before, though. And it was alright. I know there's going to be like some doubt on that, but... Right. Doubt if you wish, noble viewer. Alright. Just connecting these. Baking stream. It's been a very long time. I think it'd be a very bad idea. Like, I was like 15. That was last stream. Technically, kind of. That was just me mashing keys and pretending I was doing something good. Ah, those weren't connected. You know what? That's fine. Just this. Oh god, I don't know how much was in there. Well, so be it. Actually, hang on, no, but if we just put it in. What if I do this? It was mostly full. Let's just fill it up. It's fine. That probably would have been the better idea. Let it fill up and then count them. That's fine. 81 coal isn't going to break the bank. Okay. Probably not anyway. They're still disconnecting that. That's fine. Sounds like a fun stream. No, I think me baking would be a problem. I mean, it would be probably fine. It's really just me following ingredient recipe, and it would probably be alright. Coal has had so many issues. The coal might be more accurate than anything else right now. It's possibly valid too, honestly, and that's the scary part. So what I might do is do this out. Where's my train line one? There it is. We do that. Okay. That's going to get us somewhere. Okay. That'll do something. You want to try ginger slice? It's really good, man. I endorse ginger slice. Good stuff. The ginger slice or ginger crunch? Ooh. Probably ginger crunch, actually. Hang on, let me check. What's it? Gringer? Ginger slice. It's the same thing. Look, okay, tell you what. Go to the Chelsea website. You know, don't worry about... You don't have to get the exact brand, but... Yeah, just go... Ginger crunch. Ginger crunch. That's what it is. Because it's got a bit of a crunch. It's got some biscuity things in it. It's good. Although when I say biscuits, I'm referring to like the British word biscuits, not the American word biscuits. It's a common mistake that people make when I say biscuits. They're like, oh, you know, like with gravy. No, 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 not biscuits and gravy. That's a different thing. Biscuits and gravy is a different thing. I don't know what you're talking about with biscuits and gravy. I don't understand. I'm scared. Please stop. Yeah, the New Zealand biscuit confection. That's right. That is right. You know, people get very confused when New Zealanders talk about chocolate biscuits. It's like, oh, but you should be putting the biscuits in gravy. This is my new American accent. If it sounds exactly like my British accent, well, my Ponzi British accent, it's because it's the exact same accent. I don't know how this happened. Okay, I'm going to put this radar here. I don't count on it doing anything until it's all connected, which is going to take a little while. They're doing a pretty good job, all things considered. How is my uranium going, by the way? We have 3 shiny green rocks. Ooh-hoo-hoo! And 25 shiny green rocks. That hasn't changed. Okay, but wait, we're just holding uranium. Hey boys, I found some green glowing stones. Is this safe to touch? It's absolutely safe to touch. Green glowing stones are how you know that things are okay. Good old green glowing stones. It's green glowing candy. Yeah, don't swallow that one. I've heard it does a number on your internal organs. Like, okay, this is going into real talk now. Real talk? Talks about reality. There we go. Neither really happens here much. So your skin kind of repels some natural radiation. Like, everything emits radiation, whether it be people, bananas, the sun, uranium. Like, our skin helps protect us against that. But if you swallow that, your internal organs got nothing to protect them from all the radiation that you get from that. So, hey, I'm SeiferKatt. Great for you showing up to the after school program and why not to swallow uranium or anything that emits large amounts of radiation. Good on you. I'm here to talk about the dangers of radiation poisoning. It's bad. Don't do it. Anyway, that was my talk. Talk to your teacher if you need more information. And the teacher's just like handed a barrel of like, uranium waste. He's just like, oh, okay, maybe don't talk to that teacher. Whoa, it's my uranium waste. You can't have it. Uh, how much calories does uranium really have in it, though? It works that way. Uranium waste or cake batter? Is that uranium waste or cake batter on your hands? I mean, neither is a good answer. Why are you teaching a class about the danger of nuclear waste while baking a cake? Oh, you're baking yellow cake. Uh, I know very little about your nuclear stuff, but I'm pretty sure that's a joke that works. I only know of yellow cake because of a board game called Manhattan Project. One of the things you need. Speaking of which, that's a fun game. I really want to play that again. I like worker placement games. They're chill. I mean, they're chill up until the point that someone takes the thing you were about to do and then you, like, strangle them across the table. But, that's just board games in general. No, I've never strangled anyone against across the table because of a board game action. They've come close. That was their fault. Ooh. Okay. So we're up here. Let's do another scan and see what we need. Excuse me? You want to try that again? Uh... Oh, I see what I've done wrong. Okay. There we go. We are short on a lot of chips. 1 gram of U235 has 20 million food calories. Wow, that is enough. How many food calories do you go through a day? I don't know what that number is, but pretty sure it's not close. We need more greens, reds, blues. Okay, I think it's time to make some green chips over here. Not usually the place you make green chips. So that would give you, hang on. So 20 million food calories divided by, let's go 1500. They get you going for 36 years, which honestly, you're probably not going to live that long after eating a gram of it anyway. So, yeah, seems reasonable. What? Really? Okay. Did we not make some green circuits that can fit on one side? Because that's kind of how we do things these days. Okay, well, we're going to now. Oh, that's not good. That's throwing away a Geiger counter. An interesting build, thank you. They said I was mad to try such a thing. Mad? I'll show them. I'll show them all. Also, they were correct. Fun though. You can't recycle it, so it sits in their museum of e-waste. Hmm. Scary. Now that was done incorrectly, so we're going to do that correctly, which is an unusual way of doing things for me. Okay, so we need to make more green chips rather desperately. That's right, we need to make the little cables too. I always forget about the wires. I don't know how, but I always do. Now, because I just don't think I'm going to get that many plates in, if I just do, say, 4, I know that's not the ratio, but it's fine, don't worry about it. Be worried about ratios all day, we'd never get anything done, you know that. That's not even close to what I wanted. Okay. Because quite frankly, we're not going to get that much iron in here anyway, so it's okay. I know the ratio is 3 to 2 or something like that, but quite, as I said, quite frankly, it doesn't even matter. The ratio is irrelevant here. What really matters is that we are getting... We're going to build a few more of these, I think, because green chips running out is bad. Not the worst. There's far worse things in this factory that have happened before, but let's not let that happen too much. Cheaps. Enable, disable. Okay, cool. Great. Oh. Okay. No, we could even save one if we did. No, we couldn't. Okay, well, we won't then. Jeez, if you're going to be like that to me. Rude. Okay, so that's going to make some green chips eventually. In fact, it's making them right now. That's handy. Okay. You get this right. You basically build everything and put everything on the same belt while counting what's on the belt and not allowing a certain resource to be on that belt as an overflow. That is correct. That's exactly what's happening. So, basically, the red belt, the red wire communicates how many I want of an item, and the green belt communicates how much I've got on an item. Something enters the belt, green goes up by 1. Something leaves the belt, green goes down by 1. And that's all calculated by this here, which I tell how many belts I have approximately, and then it figures out that by a spreadsheet, which looks like this. Currently, we're trying to get 109% of the bus on right now. That is what's meant to happen, yeah. Whether we succeed or not is another question, but that's okay. We're not here to win, we're here to just have a good time, and I'm having a good time. Alright, so what I'd like to do is... I mean, we're here to win eventually, I hope. Is it Stand Factorio? Mostly. The real reason we're doing... There's a couple of mods, Bottleneck, a couple of basic mods, but the main one we're running is the Rubber Ducky, which has 197 ingredients. It basically goes through the game files and adds most of the things that are in the game to make one recipe, which is the Rubber Ducky. If you add more things to the game, it'll add more to the recipe. We will probably need to add a mod to be able to build wood at some point, because base game doesn't have that. But beyond that, I mean, what are we running? Squeak through, Great Calculator, Bottleneck, Finay. Yeah, so it's mostly standard Factorio. Anything that isn't aside from Rubber Ducky is Mostly pretty simple stuff. Nothing game changing. Yeah, quality of life stuff. That's the word that people would use to describe what I just said, but at least awkwardly. Oof. Yeah, quality of life and rubber ducky. That's what we're working on. The eventual goal, and I don't know if this is achievable, is to be able to create 5 ducks per minute. That would mean we'd need 5 nuclear silos per minute. I don't believe that's possible. I honestly don't believe that's possible, but I said it one time and now I'm going to try and keep to it. Because I'm a man of my word. My word is stupid, but a man of my word regardless. But we may come to it and realize this was not actually ever plausible, and we might abandon it at some point, but we'll at least try and get, you know, some ducks. 1 duck per 5 minutes, even 1 an hour is a feat. Yeah, look, we start with what we can get, and then we'll go from there. Maybe we'll be able to achieve greatness. Maybe not. But the important thing is that we tried. And I think that's pretty damn important that if we at least give it a go. Right? We're gonna just connect this at this point. Like, it'll... when the bots get around to it, they'll finish that. I don't need to stand around waiting for it to happen. Right now, we're just sort of gonna put these green circuit factories where we find a space for them. Destination full. See, now that's what I want to see. I'm trying to go to a pick station, and there's no pick station available. Hang on. Are my trains jammed anywhere? We've got a train jammed here. Right, that makes sense. It does make sense. Okay, we probably need to fix that train. And so the purpose of the trains is not to actually deliver goods anywhere, but the trains are just the extension of the sushi bus. They are picking up whatever is there and they'll drop it off somewhere else. It's just an extension of the sushi bus. So the trains are absolutely chaos factories in themselves, which is good. That's what I'm trying to do here. Is it alright? Damn it, Ghostenbot, we don't need you right now. Go back to sleep, Ghostenbot. I'd say you're drunk, but you're a robot. Well, that, Ghosten actually has to be here to ask Ghosten. I think he's been busy of late, so... Originally I was planning to take away the Ghosten bot pretty quickly, but now everyone just kind of loves the Ghosten bot, and I don't know what to do about it. It's become part of chat. Oh well. What can you do? It can't be helped. Okay, this is going to be kind of annoying what I'm about to do, but such is life. It goes in circles. It does. I'm vaguely aware that I'm saying his name wrong because I can't pronounce German. And it's always funny when... The hell? It's always funny when, like, I raid a channel that does understand how to pronounce German words, and they say it, and I'm just like, well, that's not how I'd say it. But then again, when have I pronounced anyone's name right? So many people on the internet have got these really clever names that I just can't pronounce. And I try. Oh my god, how I try! This institution. I did not try to say your name yet. I'm gonna say it in like a Japanese way, so Ochiniwa is what I would say. Whether I'm correct or not, I don't know. But I'm reading a Japanese sort of sounding, and For that, I'm going to assume it's going to follow the same rules. Perfect. Yeah. It's when people just sort of throw symbols on the keyboard and go, pronounce that, eh? And you just go, no, that's not happening. Like, I try, but God, it's not happening. Okay. That's kind of going to work, I think. So, the rail network doesn't really have a way of building the sand. Oh, because we don't build the sand that way for these, do we? We do it like this. Then it builds it that way. Yes. Oh, and awkwardly. Where am I here? Okay, it'll figure itself out. My base is just trying to figure itself out so much right now. And it'll get there. I believe in it. Because I've just tried to add a huge amount of networks, but it's getting there. I'm actually pretty proud of it. I'm pretty proud of my little base. Doing a good job. Construction bot's doing a good job. Power is a little bad. I would love to get Covarex working very soon. Please. We have 5 shiny rocks. We have 25 shiny rocks. 25. Okay, so we're 10 rocks short. In the meantime, I'm going to start working on nuclear silo. Seems a good time to do it, right? I would like to build it here. It's in the middle of the two. We're up to 30 shiny green candies. We need 40. I mean, I'd love to have 80, of course, but really delayed. Really? Splee, that is my new favorite Factorio insult. Looks like you're 10 rocks short of a Covarex loop. Ah, so good. That is the meanest Factorio insult I've ever heard. This base is 10 rocks short of a Covarex loop. That's for sure. Wait, does that mean I am too? Oh no. Well, not gonna surprise anyone, I think. Pull that back. I don't think it's really helping. Try that with dinner over family. Over dinner with family, not you're not eating family. We're not doing that in RimWorld right now. You're so slow you couldn't even pick up an item from a yellow belt. That's another harsh one. Wow. It's so harsh. And I love it. Could always go a Bob's modded grey belt. Those are even slower. So I've done a little bit of research, and this is going to work great. It'll take a little bit of time to build the landfill, of course, but this is where we're going to build my nuclear reactors. Because we're going to build nuclear reactors, hopefully... Hey, is that even possible? We're going to give it a go. Actually, can we get the steam turbines? I would love to get like 20 steam turbines. What does it matter with steam turbines? It's like, even if I have them, it's not going to... Like, 40 of them is what I need. And 40 of them, it's going to take up 4 slots in my inventory. I can't take that. I've got... Where am I going to put all the coal and wood that I don't want? No? Valid question. So Fatal Train needs to be refueled twice going around you. Aw, that one's harsh. Harsh but fair. Uh, oh, with nuclear fuel. I mean, you didn't even need to say that. I was trying to think of how to work nuclear fuel in there. Because it's got to be nuclear fuel. Otherwise, I mean, what is it going to be? Wood? Oh, that's... I mean, you could be fatter. Okay. This is perfect. The important thing is the water is already green. Which is going to be very helpful for what comes next. Okay, one thing I would like to do... So I would like to have an upgrade planner. We go from red to blue... Blue... No. From blue? Red to blue, red to blue. And I would like to upgrade, say... Yeah. It's not happening anytime soon, I know, but I'd just like to do it. Why this one particular spot? Gotta start somewhere. So let's go get those, yeah. Let's go get my 2 nuclear reactors. Now, I've done a little bit of work just to see if this is actually going to fit in one of these cells, and it actually does, which is kind of cool. I don't remember where my nuclear reactors are. I know I've got 2 of them, which is an important number to have. That should be... That's been jammed for a while, I see. Disappointing. But, you know, that's the name of my book. Little disappointing. I don't have a book, but if I did... That, actually, you know what? I don't have a book, and that may be a disappointing fact in its very self. Oh, I really wanted to buy SeiferKatt's book. Little disappointing. A little disappointing, the way I learned not to eat uranium. Must barrel water and bring that to nuclear? No. No, Dave, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna cut it. No. God, no. That is the worst idea, no offense. I've gone too far. Why do we barrel water to steam engines? That has got to be like net negative, right? Barreling water, taking it, and then... Yeah, that's got to be net negative. There is no way that comes out net positive. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to just... This. Make this real quick. Wow, I'm actually surprised that worked. Yes! Oh no, actually. Yes! This is stupid. This... It's the moment where I realize what I'm doing, and I'm just like, this is stupider than normal. Oh, yes! Feel good. Feel alive. Feel stupid. Alright. So, what I would like to do is build 2 reactors. Sorry, I don't know why building 2 reactors is pleasing me so much. It really is, though. Oh shit. Yes. Reactors. Making it happen. Alright. Is that the size of a reactor, or reactors bigger than that? I think reactors are not as big as you'd think. They're a little bit bigger than that. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. That might be the wrong space. Let's think about this for a moment. For once in my life, let's think about this. What do we need to do? We need to bring in things. We do. That is a known factor. And then we need to take out things. Also a known factor. We're going to go 2x1. There's not enough room to do 2x4. There's just not enough room. Okay. So go insert, insert. Let's just put the two inserts near each other. And then outgoing. Now, just because we really want to focus this on power, I don't really want to worry too much about other things going on. You always surround them entirely with heat pipe. It's not entirely necessary. What I might do is do it like this, so then there's plenty of room for heat pipe there, because they do connect to each other by heat pipe. That's an important thing to keep in mind. Yeah. Now, no. There is smart ideas, and that wasn't one of them. We put a centrifuge here. Why would we put used up uranium on the thing when we can centrifuge it and use long inserters and loop the fuel? Yeah, that could work too. Yeah, we'll just put that there for the moment. Don't worry about it. Okay. There we go. Go like that, and then we like that, and then like that. Now also, because of the nature of the beast, I'd like to count how many are in there. I'm not ever going to hold it back, but I'd like to know what's in the system. We'll also be doing a thing to do other thing. Now it gets interesting. Possibly. Because what I did forget to do when I was doing this is actually have a place for power. Yeah, heat pipes. You know what? Let's get the heat pipes. Let's get heat exchangers. Oh shit! I forgot about heat exchangers. Well, that's going to be a little bit. Okay, maybe we don't have enough room. No, we'll have enough room. Heat exchangers do 10 megawatts, so we would need 18 heat exchange. Wait, 40, 80, 160. We'd need 16 heat exchangers. Okay, let's just call in 16 heat exchangers. Might as well do them all, right? We're having fun with this. We might as well do it. Like, we're doing this way too early, by the way. Like, we don't have it. We really need Covarex to be working before we even start this, but screw it. I'm having fun. Hey, we got another shiny rock. Nice. Tasty. In fact, there are other problems we have to deal with before doing all of this, so maybe we should, you know, deal with those problems? Maybe? You think so? I think so. You don't need that. Connect. Oh, good. Just. Welcome to SeiferKatt's channel, where I do everything in the wrong order, but eventually it gets done. That not be connected to something? Could be. Okay, well, we're gonna have to go back and fix that. Yeah. They'll make more things eventually. In Factorio, right, there's multiple ways to do everything, and that's kind of why the game is brilliant. Ah. Almost done with another research now, which is pretty crazy. I think we have actually built some of these. We have. How exciting. The plan is we're going to build here, and then we're just going to expand it outwards. Cool. Science. Qualification? Not yet. Not until we get power properly sorted. Do we start building towards the Spidertron? Oh god, we need raw fish for it? Oh god, we need portable... Oh god, there's a lot of stuff we need for it that I had not considered. Of course we need raw fish. The fish pilots it. It's the joke. Also the truth. We got steam turbines heading their way, heading our way now, which is pretty cool. And we're still wanting 899 entities currently to build. They are getting there though. Look at that. Gorgeous. Is the fish needed for the duck? Spidertron needed for the duck. How do you automate fish? Through spaceships. You automate the ship through the ducks through. Sorry, the fish through spaceships. That sounds horrifying to you. Don't worry. Horrifying to me as well. So let's second. Connect these through this way. Then we need to... I don't actually know how many of these are needed for. How many pumps do we need for these? They consume 103 water per second. 16 heat exchangers, 2 offshore pumps, 28. 28? Gonna be like 32? Okay. 16 seems like a reasonable number actually, doesn't it? If we do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's decent enough. We could actually probably shift it down a little bit further. Put them all close together. That is not the correct number. Actually, let's do that to the outside. Okay, so that'll be enough heat exchangers. Right. Because it'll produce 80, yeah. Oh, that's not enough. That's enough for one side. The other side. What am I doing, SeiferKatt? Oh, did I say I'm stuck again? Is that what happened? I may have said that. It seems like a thing I would say. I do get stuck a lot. Doesn't look like 16. Well, it's 8. And half of 8 is 16. No. Half of 16 is 8. It's fine. Half of 8 is 16. It's okay. That's normal math. 1 plus 1 equals 1. Yeah. I've messed up the water there, but that's okay. Knowing that I can't fix it if I make a mistake, but that's alright. Okay, so that is heat. That gon' make steam. Oh no. I've trapped my foot. It's around the cable. We're good. Holy crap, I thought I was gonna die. No, I didn't. That's called exaggeration. Now offshores. Yeah, now offshores. Not sure how I'm gonna do that with this bit, but... Oh, in fact, that's actually... You don't get much more perfect than that. And then other side. Side? Left side? That's... perfect. Amazing. What have I missed? I'm not sure I can do it a second time. Can. Go. Not sure if I'm being mocked. I'm going to assume no, that I'm actually incredible. Win? Oh! We're not being mocked. I'm not used to this. Okay. So, then we get the steam turbines. What's my power usage? It's about 70 megawatts. Which is getting a little scary. I wouldn't think it would be, but 70 megawatts does get a bit scary. Because, if I remember, I can't ever hit... Oh, it's about 80 megawatts. I don't like this to be above half, so it makes me pretty anxious. Yeah. I mean, how the hell? Roboports. Yeah, roboports are taking up most of it. I mean, we could probably close half the roboports and still have a good time, but quite frankly, I don't want to. 6 plus 26, that's 32? Yeah, we're getting closer. Yeah, we've started designing this way too early, by the way, but it's fun. And when it starts working, it'll be good. They don't take power just by sitting there. They do take quite a bit of power. They take 50 kilowatts each. And when you've got 388, I mean, 388 times 50 kilowatts divided by 1,000. I mean, that's 19 megawatts just sitting there doing nothing. It'll probably go down once they stop trying to build everything under the sun. They'll get there. They'll get there. Okay. So now what I'd like to do is a couple of things. First off, the logical thing to do, put some pipes in. Otherwise, he ain't going anywhere. You don't think you've ever built this many roboports? I don't think I've ever built this many roboports, to be fair. Okay, steam turbines. There is not a lot of room for more steam turbines, but it's probably okay. Turbines first, pipes on the backside. What? Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. I can do that. That'll work. Okay, substations? Is that going to help me? Not really. Oh yeah, actually will, because those ones are caught by that. It's clever. Implying they did that intentionally. Putting steam in barrels and barrels of the turbine. Can't put steam in barrels. I'm not missing an opportunity. Can't do that. You physically cannot do that. It's alright. I appreciate the enthusiasm for the craft. 14 turbines for each side. Well, that's 16 turbines. Wait until you see the rest of the turbines. Then, once we have that, then we have the reserves. Reserves is a very important thing to have. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Follow the ratio is good, but you got to remember who you're dealing with here, Dave. You're dealing with me. Since when did I ever understand what a ratio was? You are correct, though. I'm not going to say you're wrong, because you're not. Okay. Perfect ratio is 292 nuclear reactors. Well, we're not doing that. This is why I don't do perfect ratios. This base is far from perfect. Excuse me? You come in here and insult my child? How dare you? 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 We probably don't need to do any more of that. Yes, my child is special. Ouch. Okay, so that's good. This is actually a thing. But you think that's where it ends, right? No, 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 no. Not where it ends. This is simply where it begins. Reserve power. Oh, I'm going for reserve power. Because then these are going to link back into here. And we have some tanks. You could never have too much reserve power. Oh my god, it fits perfectly. I'm like some sort of savant. That. Brilliant. So beautiful. I promised myself I wouldn't cry. No, I didn't. I promised myself I would cry. I have emotions now. Yeah, look, you know what? We're going to leave this now because I think it's more or less done. We just need to get the shiny green rocks, Coverix happening, and then we can move on. Even Coverix is going to take us a long time, so we have prepared this way too early. What I would like to do now is just keep making these things. Alright. See you later, perhaps? I don't know. See you when I next see you. That probably works. Alright, connect that and connect that. Okay, good. Then the rest of it should... No, that doesn't connect to anything, which is bad. Everything else should just sort of come together when it's... When the bots are free. They'll get around to it. I believe in them. We do need to make more iron gears and other things, though. Means we probably... Well, what's happening with this iron patch? This iron patch... We could make iron gears here. Connect them in. Do some other irony things. You know what? That seems like a good idea. Let's do that. We need more steel. We need more iron gears. Iron gears are probably more relevant to a lot of parts of the base. How are we doing with blue? 297. Wow, that means that's actually coming along pretty well. It really is. But of course, we do need to make the splitters as well very soon. Probably next. That's going pretty well. Gotta be proud of that. Where are we going? Up here, okay. It's just in a very annoying place. Need more barrels of lubricant. I need to produce more lubricant, honestly. Interesting problem we haven't had to deal with, but it happens. Yeah, look, let's make some gear wheels. Clearly we need them. Let's make them. Let's move one back, please. Are my robots not working right now? They are not. I'm not even going to ask why not. I don't even care. Important thing is they're working now. I kind of care why they weren't working, but what is that going to prove, right? Let's connect. I know we need more of these, so it's not even really a question what's going to happen after these come in. Go down, that goes across, that connects, okay. And then, of course, we do need to have a counter. Counter spell? Oh. Have a counter spell. Anyone who plays blue is a horrible person. I judge you personally. That's not true. That's what I call a joke. But I don't like counter spells. In Magic, I really don't like counters. I know they're a part of the game, and I guess it's good they're there, but it doesn't mean I have to enjoy it. Not quite room to do what I need to do yet. I want this side to be taken out first. It'll get there. And once this clears out, then we can probably use the mine a little bit more effectively. Let's see, what else is there? But we might as well help it out, help a brother out. Okay. Take a little while to do anything particularly useful. But it'll be doing something useful, and that's what matters. It will be adding gear wheels to a system that drastically needs them. And what we're also going to do is... We had a thing for making blue belts somewhere. Dropping, you're picking... Are any of my trains stuck at the moment? Oh, they're all doing something. That's good news. That is good news. Now, somewhere in here I had something that made blue belts. Well, it's not in there now. I'd probably like to make them down here somewhere. Big empty space. Crazy. You know what would be a good idea to make? This is going to be the stupidest thing in the world to make right now, but we do need it. We should make more nuclear reactors. Oh, that's not the stupidest thing in the world to make. Feels stupid to say, but it is actually something we require to do. Coal, that's still mining, but it's not too aggressive. There's a coal mine up here that's going. That's fine. Yeah.
Kicking, for goodness!
Thank you for following Ochinawa? Ochinawa. Ochiniwa. There we go. Ochiniwa. I said it right the first time, and then I panicked. I was like, that's like Okinawa is what I think I got confused there. But hey, thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it. You know what? We could always put like another like power grid here. Not needed. But everyone gets their name pronounced right once, and that's it. It's not a rule I have. It just seems to be what happens. Do we want to be grabbing some solid fuel as well here? I think that might be cool. Try and grab some solid fuel. How's construction going? Slowly. I'm not even looking at it at the moment, but I know it's progressing. Okay, that's what matters. It is going forwards. It is doing its best. We're all very proud of it, but it's a bit slow. Which is also how my teachers described me in high school. He's doing his best, but he's a bit slow. Okay. And we'll do that. That might help. Oh, there is some solid fuel on there. Nice. I mean, solid fuel lasts for a little bit longer as well, just because it's got more... Oh wait, I don't think these are actually connected to anything anymore. They're not. Now they are. Power's making me nervous. Power is making me real nervous, like. Extremely nervous, in fact. Is that not connected to anything? Oh my god. Like, we made a power section that is really close to coal, and then we just didn't connect it to the network. That is... You don't get worse than that. You do get worse than that, but it's pretty bad. Pretty silly. I think another steam machine will be good here. What are you even powering? I don't even know what it's powering. Well, either way, that helps my power by quite a bit. I don't know what that was powering, but okay, sure. Yeah, we're gonna need another steam turbo, another steam engine section. I think this one we're gonna have to build manually because I think all my bots are working at the moment. I can at least get like a half done. So much sushi? Yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot. Fun though. That's the main thing. I am enjoying myself. Which I understand a lot of people who may come in here and look at this may go, that is horrific. No one could enjoy that. And I'm like, well, I enjoy it. That might just be a character flaw of myself. Yeah. Hey, Veldak. How you going? First time you ever tuned in was my last sushi run. My last sushi run didn't go very well, though. This one is actually going far, far well. I'd like to point out that my frames are still 60. Anyway, donning the mask as per Veldak's request. There you go, Veldak. I hope you enjoy. This is your fault. Oh no, I blamed him. No, this is a no blame stream. I always forget my own rules.
Thanks for your support.
Veldak just resubscribed for 18 months. I will enjoy this, D.
I will enjoy this. Alright, well, thank you very much for the 18 months, Veldak. And may I say, meow meow meow. Meow meow meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow. And you promised the last meow is going to be a proper meow as opposed to just saying meow. This is my new rule. Because I have to make things worse for myself. 18 months, yeah, I know, right? Veldak is the finder of Factorio streams. If you know, if Veldak's in a Factorio stream, you stay there because it's probably a good stream. That's my rule. You just check the viewer list.
Support.
Thank you for the kibble. Ah, the kibble. Yes, gives you the channel points. Very important for cat of the month. And we're gonna look at a cat from the calendar. That's right. We can do that. Just give me a second to make sure I've got this power working. Because we didn't have it working before. Oh, we don't have water. I will get your cat in a moment. You needed more points to reach the cat redeem? Okay, let me just power this up, and then I'll get your cat for you. Okay. Cats. Yes. We got a big, just so you know, we got big stack of cats here. Big stack of cats. This is the April the 11th cat. Oh, it's a, oh, no, I'm not allowed to talk about the cat. I gotta just show you the cat. Let's walk away from the Steam so it doesn't make a noise through the whole cat of the month. What the hell is open on my computer? Everything, apparently. Okay. Manage poll. Great cat. So, for those who are new here, we do a thing called Cat of the Month. And we've got a cat calendar here. And the question I want to ask you first off is this cat a great cat? Yes, all cats are good cats, but I'm not asking you that. I'm asking you, is this a great cat? And so the cat looks like this.
Support.
Oh, Veldex Kibble came back up again. Today's cat looks like this. Okay, so the poll is now open. Only a minute long, because this is not the cat stream. But is this a great cat? That's what I want to ask you. Like it's sniffing lavender or something? I don't know. Can't hold it straight today. I also owe Glacier Wolf like 2 of these because he redeemed it and I forgot to give it to him. Which, you know, I need to like reward him for his patience because the cat coin economy is an absolute shambles if I don't redeem. Don't accept the redeems. Absolute shambles. Is it a flower prop? No, a flower is not a prop. A flower is a flower. And besides, it's not a question of is this the cat of the month. This is just, is it a great cat? Cat of the month, I know people are really like picking out things, but a cat could be great even with a prop. This is a cat of the month material? Well, I don't know, you decide. This is deemed a great cat. Damn right it is. There it goes. Into the box it goes. Alright, let's get back to Factorio, shall we? I don't know why it was 3-2. I don't know what's going on there. That's suspicious and concerning. That's alright. Not easy to play with this mask on. Honestly, get used to it after a while. Like, it does eliminate a lot of light. But I have gotten used to it mostly. I have left it on for a long amount of time. Hello, Pan. How you doing? Doing well? Yeah, you'd be surprised how easy it is to play with the mask, because the eye holes are actually sizable to poke out. Poke out? Ah! But you wear glasses. You're good? Almost awake? Wow, congratulations on achieving that. I'm not even being sarcastic. Being awake is the worst thing that happened to mankind. And never happen again. Okay. There's some iron over there that I would like to make myself known to, if you know what I mean. Oh. More snacks would be appreciated. Thank you. Hi, Peter. How you doing? Snacks are coming. Yeah, I hadn't finished my last snack, so Panda's like, oh, geez, you haven't finished your last snack. Maybe you don't want this snack. I'm like, oh, no, my snacks. Can't take away a cat's snacks. It'll cry. Only slightly punctured after brushing the flu hound. Oh, the dog bite you? Not good. At least now you've got a, like, hangover cure, right? Well, I think that hangover cure just means drink more alcohol, but... I don't know. I don't really drink. Okay. Can I have more stuff? You know what? I really do need one more train. There are 2 stations. Drop. 2 drops, yeah. Here are the dog that bit you. That's the one. Is it actually a valid strategy, Dave, or is that just the sort of thing that you tell yourself? No offense, just asking. We're just asking questions. That's not a good place to build a train. That was a foolish mistake. It is. That's a lot of random belt. It is a lot of random belt, but I think it's a good random belt. That's not what we want. Not be there. Can you go somewhere else, please? Maybe over there? That'd be cool. This is why I know we don't have enough trains. They shouldn't be allowed to do that. Okay, you can go to drop then. And then that should be 5 trains. Can't keep drinking, only one will help a lot. Okay. You just have 1 drink, you don't drink lots of it. Okay, that makes sense. I think. Seems like drunk logic, but, you know, that's the logic we're going to go with, I suppose. I'll disconnect that real quick. Everything does appear to be connected. Not only that, it looks like it actually set it up for a change. Oh, because my bots were off, weren't they? That was the problem. I'm still wearing the mask. But I forgot to take it off. You don't think it's my face? How wrong you are. I can take it off now. Thank you for the snacks. Okay. So that's going to make a few more things, which is always good to see. Always happy to see things being built. What are the combinators doing? Okay. So basically, we have 2 wires. Red wire is what we want on the bus, and green wire is what we have on the bus. When anything leaves the bus, it counts green down by 1. When everything enters the bus, it counts green up by 1. So just making sure that we don't have like infinite amount of coal on the bus. Or whatever one resource. I think we're massively short on plastic again. That's not good. That's never good. It happens a lot too. How are we doing for barrels of oil? We have enough. we just need to make another one of these. Okay, let's make another one of these then, I guess. In fact, that's almost the perfect place for it. What's that connected to? Oh, water. Okay, it's all connected to water. That's easy. Water's pretty easy to find these days. Okay, and that'll connect all that up, so then the barrels can come into here and we can make some more plastics. Do the final part of connecting all the splitters. Important part of this. If you don't do this, it doesn't really work. Oh, and finally, sure the filters run it properly. And now we're just waiting for a barrel of oil, and there's a barrel of oil. Brilliant. Right. Okay. And that'll make my plastic when it gets around to it. I'd be a bit optimistic with 2 oil refineries. You never know, though. Maybe plastic will get built, like backed up for a long time, and then, yeah, could happen. Stranger things have happened. Okay, and that should be able to make us plastic again. Good. Okay. And plus, that'll give us more barrels of oil as well, which is... We've got plenty of barrels of oil ready to go. We do. I don't think lubricant would be a bad idea to have either, now I think about it. But I think lubricant we were short on? Eh, not that much. Somewhat short on it, but not hugely. And then we just crack it along. Some belts are stuttering. I'd take a guess, it's probably because it's near the drop. We probably need to finish connecting that line. They're working it. Yeah, it's probably more because it's near the drop, so a lot of items are put in very quickly, and that would stutter it, but it will, as time goes on, it'll fix itself. They're not that full, no. Right now, a lot of our processes are trying to make more green circuits, because I think we're light on them. Probably need to make more iron gears as well. I think we're pretty short on those. Which, yeah, it's another fairly easy thing to Struct, just make sure everything's connected properly. Yeah. Go. Have I gotten all the standard achievements? I have not. I haven't got the, you know, the speed achievements. I don't think I've got even the one where you built all the... I haven't got most of the achievements, honestly. I'm not really much of an achievement hunter. Yeah, that's going nice, and it's been constructed pretty well. Pretty proud of it. A lazy bastard run. Oh yeah. An interesting run to be sure. Okay. Gonna make more iron gears over here. Thankfully, it's a pretty easy thing to make, so... Going to copy that. I didn't want to do it. If I just done it manually, it probably would have been faster. Last splitter in the way. Well, last splitter, get out of the way. Gosh. Three should be enough. I don't think 3 is over ambitious. Then what we'll do, save resources. You try out space exploration for the first time. I stalled out a bit at the moment. Yeah, space exploration, once you get into it, I think it's pretty good. But I think I initially tried to play space exploration on my own before I streamed it. And at the start, like, I was kind of meh at the start. Because I was just like, man, this is just Factorio with a couple of different changes. And I wasn't impressed. But I think the game, as I went on with it, I think it was definitely worth my time. Regrets playing without K2. Okay. Build a cargo rocket, but now you have to fill it with things and work out where you have to go and work out what to do about all the biters. I mean, holy fire, my friend, holy fire. Biters only exist to be exterminated. You should know that. The only good bug's a dead bug. Okay, that should get everything working. 500 hours into space exploration without K2. Yeah, I didn't play K2, and honestly, I had a good time. I don't think I'd want to change anything. Do we want to read? Okay, we can read. Oh man, those plague rockets. So violent. Oh god, that's the wrong way around, isn't it? I've done it again. Will Seif ever learn? No. No, he will not. guarantee there's a better way to do that. There we go. Fine. This just in, 3 was actually over ambitious. Well, over ambitious until we have enough, I suppose. Everything's over ambitious if you've, you know, don't need the resources. The biters cost you most of your time in the game. Yeah, I just don't. I've said this before, and I'm not really saying any treading new ground here, but I don't think Factorio is a good game with the combat. I just don't think it is. Like, I love Factorio, I really do, but the combat is not what's good about it. Love the biters? Dang. Oh, how? Hello, fried potato. Tatu. How you doing? I do. I do remember you. It's been a long time. How long has it been? How long has it been? Seeing Crusader Kings being mentioned, that's usually an interesting moment. Yes, I do remember seeing your name. You mostly play with biters off, you thought you should play at least once as intended. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, yeah, it's a different experience. I don't know. I feel like when they did the thing of making it so that purple science didn't require you to kill alien hives, I think that was when they went, you know what, maybe alien killing shouldn't be what the game's about. I mean, I'm glad people enjoy it. It's not for me, you know? Let's see. Let's do a poke at the old machine. See if it's happy. It's not. I can tell you that right now. Green chips are lower than ever before. Steel is low as well. It's not getting better. Not getting. It's getting worse, in fact. Alien hives? What do you mean? The nests. Sorry, not the hives. It used to be like the thing in the game where it's like if you killed the nests, you got alien sciences, and then you would be using that to make the last science pack in the game. It was before the space science, I guess, was really a thing. Oh, I messed that up. Oh, I'll do it again. Moment. In the beginning, many moons ago, when the Earth was young, there were nests that made you kill them for sciences, and it was not renewable. And so you had to keep hunting more aliens, and it sucked. Is why they removed it. You liked that part? Well, I mean, I guess it's still in Bob's or Angels or whatever. Like the alien sciences are still in Bob's. So I mean, I guess if you liked it, then it's not gone away forever. So that's something. I mean, technically I'm the alien nest. Oh, don't make me sound like I'm the bad guy. I'm not the bad guy. I am bringing civilization and heroism to the lands. The lands are nothing without me. Anyway, that's what it sounds like to be a true colonizer. And also a bit of a dick. A bit. I think my trains are stuck. I guess I'll have to deal with that another time. Ruining a perfectly good planet is what I'm doing. Look at it, it's got pollution. Pollution was there before I got here, actually. So I would appreciate if you would stop spreading lies about me creating pollution on this planet. It was like that before I got here, I promise you. World peace and the extermination of other life forms. Exactly. They shouldn't be here. They're creating pollution. And that makes me sad because this world is a gorgeous world and they're polluting it. I am the good guy. And I would appreciate it if you'd remember that. The oceans are supposed to be green. Exactly. You get it. That's just the natural color of an ocean. Look, if you don't think the ocean's supposed to be green, I don't know what I can tell you, okay? How are we going with the red belts? I think red belts are probably fine, yeah. They're just roaming about. Blue belts are being created. That's important, I guess. Owie. Oh, three capital letters is difficult for me to pronounce in Japanese. It doesn't make sense. Owie, owie, yeah, too many vowels at once. So I don't think that's a real word. I give up. Except for green of plants, which is Midori. Fish are supposed to need decontamination before you can eat them. Well, there's mercury in fish. Mercury is unhealthy. Therefore, fish are dangerous. Oi. Yeah. 3 syllables for 3 letters is just... That word is indulgent. And it needs to calm its shit down. Less indulgence in words, please. Okay. Sure. Okay, so we need to make express splitters. And actually, you know what? Making them here is silly. I think we can make them a little bit... Oh. No, that's right, actually. That's right. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay. I would like to have a little bit more room. Oh, and can we disconnect this for a moment? We can. Actually, can we disconnect there? Might be better. Would I prefer French? Oh no. This has not helped. Maybe it's helped. Fast splitters, yes. And we need advanced circuits. Advanced circuits. It is pronounced wazoo. What the hell? Like, I was looking at that word, I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's meant to be wazoo, but is that really how it's spelt? Interesting. If we prefer Italian, every letter is pronounced. Good language, Italian. I have no knowledge about it whatsoever, aside from they pronounce every letter, as I've heard, and I appreciate that. I appreciate the honesty. Appreciate the honesty of the French language to pronounce all their letters. Wazoo, but Wazor? No. Don't give me that shit. I don't need lies. I tell enough lies to myself as it is. I don't need more. Was that how it just pronounced? Oh, hi, Mark. I hope you're happy with yourself on that one. I honestly do. It was a good joke. I've never seen that movie, but I know what you're referencing. I can't imagine that's true. I mean, me not watching a movie just seems like status quo these days, let's be honest. Not that I don't like movies, I just never get around to watching them. I forget movies exist. It happens, you see. You said I have been playing Zelda lately, that's been pretty fun. Watched a movie yesterday. Well, look at you, movie expert. A lot of movies in very limited time, not playing Factorio. I watch a movie once a week or two lately. That's good. That's a good sort of number. I don't like that because I can never tell which way it's going to go, so we do. Then I know because it's going to be on that side, so we can do that. And then look at that. What the f is that? Oh, that's right. You told me you were doing that. How do we feel about this? I feel good. No, that is bad. Oh no. Okay. So no, it's just the fact that I've done it wrong this that one time. Phew. I was worried there for a moment. Yeah, we're good now. There you go. Now, I don't think we will actually make anything because I don't think we've got the splitters. What the fudge is going on there? I mean, you wouldn't want to know my top 250 movies because a lot of the Marvel films are in there, like almost all of them. Almost. There are some really bad ones. Not really bad ones. Thor 2, for instance, is bad. After that's fine. Bad Marvel films for SeiferKatt. Thor 2. That is all. I keep it simple. I live a simple life. How are we going with power? Eh. Eh. I want to be in the know. You want to understand the memes. Okay, you know what? I was teasing you, I was harassing you, but now you understand. You want to understand the memes? I can't. Oh, that one might not age well. It's still true though. It's still true, Turtle, and I will stick to it. Red splitter. Yeah, how many red splitters do we really want on the belt? I would say like 0.1, 0.1. Really small amounts. So that's 1 million, is it? Yeah, 1 million. Wow, okay. So how many is that actually requesting? That is requesting 497 on the bus. What, they're big fans of Thor too? What are they gonna do? Bore me to death with a terrible movie? It wasn't terrible, it just wasn't good. 50 will definitely get me on a list. Well, it's not gonna get me on the worst list. You're fans of Thor? I mean, Thor 3 was fun. Oh, are we talking about the character himself? I know they're fans of the character Thor. I'm not one of them. I think Thor is fine. I'm just not a fan. Like, honestly, of the original Avengers lineup, fans of Thor movies, no one would say Thor 1 or 2 is their favorite movie. And probably very few would say 4 is their favorite movie. But I guarantee someone would say 3 is their favorite. Your Team Iron Man? What do you mean, like, you like the Iron Man movies best? I mean, Iron Man 1 was great. Iron Man 2 was... Iron Man 2 and 3 were about the same level for me. I know people really didn't like 3, but that was the first Iron Man film I watched, so... Another one of those phrases that's going to upset people. Like I do it intentionally, I really don't. 1 and 3 was good, 2 was bad. Really, I heard a lot of people really didn't like 3. Like they really weren't happy with the Mandarin bait and switch. Which... I think the bait and switch got better with Shang-Chi, you know, 10 years later, which is a really funny thing. Sorry, Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi. Pronounce it correctly. You gotta shower, gotta clean yourself from this channel's ickiness. I respect that. Oh, I respect that, I get it. What do you think I do after the stream? Sleep? No. Shower. You just gotta wipe the stench of the sushi belt clean. There'll be people very passionate about the worst take you've ever heard of. Saying any Marvel film is bad will get you in trouble, especially if you're right. I mean, I'm saying most of them are good, which is already going to get me in trouble because most people are like, yeah, Marvel sucks now because it's not Infinity War. Why is not every movie Infinity War? It's like, because we had 10 years to build up to Infinity War, guys. You can't just have Infinity War every movie. That's what DC tries to do, and that doesn't work out well for them, does it? No, because you gotta build, like, you know, fan favorites before you can do an Infinity War. Like, would we care about the movies if there was just like, okay, if they just went Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, Avengers, you'd be like, eh. But no, sorry, but there was like 5 or 6 films. Okay, actually, Avengers maybe not, but I mean, you know, Infinity War was great because there was like 20 films leading up to it. Okay, I can say Justice League. No, I'm not allowed to say it. I'm actually not allowed to say Justice League at all. I'm under strict conditions. I must never mention them. So I'm not going to. Because otherwise I will get sued again, and I don't want to get sued again. Not by the Justice League anyway, because they're just, ugh, disgusting. They're really protective about saying their IP. You've actually got to say Justice League of America, otherwise I get real mad. Wait, hang on. I've never thought about this before. So there's Justice League of America, right? Is there a Justice League of other countries? Snyderverse? Oh, no. Of the Snyderverse films, all I watched was... Well, sorry, not Snyderverse. Of the DC verse thing that they were trying to do, I watched the first Wonder Woman, and I watched Shazam. And I was just like, well, this was a disappointment. Friend was telling me how much he loved Shazam, and I was like, oh, I'll check it out. And then I was just like, eh, fine, I guess. Kind of expected to be better, but again, this is my hot takes with movies. which, as we've discussed earlier, are probably wrong. This is a common opinion, that one, isn't it? Zam was much better than it had any right to be. You know what? I agree. I agree. It was better than it had any right to be. You know what? I'll give you that. But what I will not give you is it was good. I mean, it was okay. Okay, yeah, I'll give you that. It was okay, but I really kind of hated how hard they were trying to push it as like the DCU. Like they were really pushing it. Like, you know, he had to go into a toy store to fight off the villain, like while fighting the villain, and throw a Batman toy at him and shout, "Get him, Batman!" Batman. Well, the Batman toy goes, "I'm Batman." It's like, oh my God, be more secure in your movie, please. Like, I know that's just one point, and it's a really like not a big deal, but to me, I was just like, have some confidence in what you're doing, please. Just have some confidence. This is not going to work there. I think it tried too hard. But yes, it was better than it had any right to be. I will accept that. I will grant you that truth. But I wasn't going to go see Shazam 2 in any case. Also, hi! That's alright. You don't need to say hi, you can just step in and out wherever you want. That's all good. I am not offended in any way. And cutting it a bit close on that one. Some of these furnace stacks go a little bit like that. They're all handmade, artisanal furnace stacks. Okay. Yeah, I mean Shazam was fine, but bespoke furnace stacks. I mean, yeah, the finest furnace stacks in all the lands. Yeah. That's good. Make more steel. And then, of course, got to get them into here. Okay, wonderful. But yeah, just felt like whenever someone was saying a DCU movie was great, I was just always disappointed with it. And so I just sort of stopped watching them. Because I was like, Wonder Woman's a great film. And I'm like, oh shit, really? Okay, I'm in. And I was like, eh. Shazam, great film. Really? Eh. And then I heard like, Aquaman, great film. And I'm like, you're not fucking getting me 3 times with that same rhetoric. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, it probably wasn't good. Stop trying to trick me. I'm smarter than that, probably. 50-50. Can't be fooled again. I wasn't really making that much iron. Like, how much steel is it actually making? 45 per minute. Yeah, it's not great, but hey, it's something, right? Better than what we had, which was nothing. How's power going? Oh, we're at 2/3. Not comfortable. Oh, how are my magic rocks going? I haven't looked at them in a while. 18 magic rocks. Oh, we've got enough magic rocks. Yes. No, magic rocks is more important. Aquaman and Shazam were considered great, but just in comparison to Batman vs Superman. Ouch. Ouch. Is Batman vs Superman that bad? I wonder if part of it was also like some of the fandom wars, you know, it's like the console wars except for like comic books. Oh, trash. All right. I wonder if part of it is that like MCU or Marvel fans being like, oh, DC. I don't know if that's really a thing that happens. I mean, I generally don't read DC just because I can't be bothered investing myself in another world right now, so I'm just reading Marvel because that's all I can really make the investment on. Aquaman was fine. What? Sorry? Listen to audiobook. Yeah? Okay, Pandra's come into the middle of this conversation here. Yeah, I said that, but what I'm saying is I don't get the time to look into DC. Yeah, so I focus on Marvel because I can't do Marvel and DC. DC and Marvel is like the blueprint of fandom was. Sorry, Panda? I do like Marvel characters more, and that's kind of why I read it, but if I had the time, I'd probably look into DC, but I don't have that time. Marvel vs. DC is the blueprint of fandom wars. Yeah, I know. And so that makes me wonder if maybe like people going, oh, these movies suck is like because they're just like so invested in Marvel. Like Guardians of the Galaxy? Guardians of the Galaxy pretty sweet. They have no right to be as good as they were. Don't worry about that sound. That sounds normal. What was I looking for? Oh, my shiny rocks. Yes. That sounds normal. Don't worry about it. On the mask. Okay. Look, I'm going to stand on that. On the mask. Here we go. Made progress while I was putting the mask on. Haven't seen Guardians 3 yet. I liked it. But then again, the only bad Marvel movie is Thor 2. So if you have not liked other Marvel films, I mean, maybe your opinion may vary. But generally, I think people have enjoyed Guardians 3. Shiny glowy rocks. Yeah, you're not allowed to eat them, no matter how tasty they may look. Did we? No. Let's go and grab one of the centrifuges. I think all the construction bots are busy. Can you lick them at least? No! Stop trying to lick them. You didn't like Avengers 2 and 3 too much? Avengers 2, you mean Age of Ultron? Are people saying DC was bad simply because it wasn't Marvel? Yeah, I wonder if that was part of it. But then again, I imagine most of the people who go and watch movies are generally not comic fans. Like, comic fans are not what's going to make you the money. You know what I mean? If you make a great comic movie, people will watch it. But if you make a comic movie that is only good to the fans, then the regular people, the normies, if you will, are going to be like, oh, I didn't get it. I don't understand. And you don't want to do that. And that's why the Dungeons & Dragons movie did very well. That's why a lot of the Marvel films do well. You don't need to know the stuff. You're going to see Guardians 3 tomorrow. Not a fan of Chris Pratt, but it looks fun. Yeah, look, I'm not exactly a huge fan of Chris Pratt these days either, but I enjoyed I enjoyed Guardians of the Galaxy. It was a fun romp, as they say. Okay. Been a long time since I've done Cover X. How do we do this? I like that. How do we do Cover X? Me. Any filter inserters? Try and make things easier. Just do this for now. No, it's alright. Thank you, though. Spider-Verse is brilliant. Exactly. Yeah, I think you're exactly right. And I think, again, like just talking about the Dungeons and Dragons movie, because I'll do it whenever I get the chance, I think it was a similar idea. If you knew the material, you'd probably enjoy it more, but hey, it's fine regardless. Your dad doesn't like superhero movies and loves Spider-Verse? Yeah, it's because Spider-Verse is a good film, regardless of anything. It's just a good movie. My God, I have not done cover. I haven't seen. I don't think the new one's out yet. Otherwise, I would be seeing it. I would have already seen it. I tend to try and see them as quickly as I can. The D&D movie had everything you wanted. I know, right? Had some callbacks. Those are good. Had some just fun D&D romping. It had cool monsters. It did like enemies correctly. It didn't just go, oh, it's a dragon. All dragons breathe fire. No, it was a black dragon. Black dragon breathe not fire. Does it matter to normal people? No, but it mattered to me. But normal people were just like, hey, this is a really cool film. It had more than one dungeon. It had more than one dragon. Those are both requirements for the Dungeons and Dragons movie. Big fan of mimics and gelatinous cubes. Exactly. Great monsters. Great monsters. I've never used one in a D&D game, and perhaps I should one day, but great monsters. I don't know why I've never used a gelatinous cube or mimic. I've encountered a mimic in my current game, which I was not entirely fond of, because I did dumb shit. Displacer. I love Displacer Beasts. What good boys they are. Plural. Or girls, I suppose. I guess Displacer Beasts can also be female. I don't know much about... And of course, who doesn't love an owl bear? Wonderful. Wonderful creatures. Mimics in Dark Souls? Mimics in Dark Souls, yeah. I didn't know they were in Dark Souls until I just encountered one, and I was just like, well, that makes sense. Of course these things are here. Alright. It has been too long since I've done these. That's probably fine. And what we'll do for now is just turn the first one on. No, that's stupid. That is so stupid. That's not a loop. Displacer Beasts were cool, yeah, because the Displacer Beasts were just Displacer Beasts, right? They just did the thing a Displacer Beast should do. It was all spooky-like, and it was like, ah, shit. Loved that movie. Yeah, no, Displacer Beast. Oh, sorry, Displacer Beast. Of course, what are they called? I'm gonna remember what they're called in a moment. Mimics in Dark Souls. Of course, I encountered those, but different in a D&D game when you're getting your ass handed to you. You know, it's like, ah, shit, I forgot you existed. And actually, these I probably want to do. They fixed the thing that if The production completes only gives you one, it doesn't give you like a full stack, doesn't it? Mimics are fun. I really need to put a mimic in a game one day. Just do it at the end of a room or something. You know, the party is so relieved to win a fight and then mimic. Dick move. Dick move. But I mean, hey, mimics are the ultimate dick move, right? Remember, anything can be a mimic. I'm just sad that Dark Soul or FromSoft never did the campfire mimic. That'd be so horrific. Can you imagine it? Oh, the trolliest thing. Ladder mimic, campfire mimic, Solaire mimic. Solaire, my good friend! Alright. Take care, Soulburn. Blacksmith mimic. Yeah, all the mimics, right? It would be just the most tragic situation. Okay, so we're going to let that go for a little while, and then when we get enough fancy rocks, we'll do the same thing over by the other one, and then we'll start making fuel. Fine. Blair's fine, don't worry about him. He's praising the sun. You can't see it, but he's actually usually standing in front of my ring light, because he's always praising the sun, and he's found his own personal sun. Boss Gate Mimic. Yes. Solaire Mimic in the dungeons. Solaire Mimic and a regular Solaire. Solaire's all day. Alright, I'll probably be off very soon, but hey, thanks for coming by. Just Solaire's all the way down. Okay. That's the wrong output priority, by the way. We messed that up. It'll take a little while to get through all these stones, but that's okay. When is the next RimWorld stream? I kind of stopped RimWorld. I was kind of a little bit tired of RimWorld. It's usually Sundays, but I've been a little tired of RimWorld lately, so I'm just putting on hiatus for the moment. I hope that's okay. Because after a while, I started to feel like I was not dreading. Dreading is the wrong word, but just being like, it's very indifferent to it. So what I'm going to do, the current cycle at the moment that I'm thinking is we're doing Factorio Monday. Oh, sorry, Monday, Saturday, Sunday. Nope. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It makes more sense to say that. And then we're going to be doing like a roguelike game on Wednesdays. Then that's going to rotate depending on what I feel like. And then what is defined as a roguelike? Well, it's any game that I say is like Rogue. So if I say it's like Rogue, it's a roguelike. It's a very broad term, but I don't give a crap. Is Darkest Dungeon a roguelike? Sure is. Is still working on your Bionic Cook. Yeah, we could go back to it, we might not. I don't know for certain if we're going back to it. Probably one day. But I couldn't tell you exactly when that is. Let's cut that out. 4 is probably enough. Because I find if I'm ever like sort of dreading playing a game, well, not dreading, as I said, dreading is the wrong word, but just like going, I don't want to play it, then it's not a really good stream, and I feel like I'm just sort of, yeah, I generally want to try to provide a stream that is entertaining, and if I'm not entertained, then it is kind of difficult to do that, as I'm sure everyone understands. Okay, so my rocks are going well. We are collecting rocks. It's fine, you can play it yourself. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's how the rationality that I'm having as well. I mean, there's a couple of games that I've abandoned of late where I've played a session of it and gone, yeah, nah. And I think, again, Cook Serve Delicious is another game like that. Like, I was really having fun the first stream. Second stream, like, it's a game that you can probably play for about an hour and have good fun, but my streams are for 3.5 hours. And 3.5 hour stream, you're midway through, you're just like, oh my god, I am so done with this right now. So, yeah. At some point, your brain just starts leaking out your ears, and you're like, well, that's enough Cook Serve Delicious. I could do a multi-game stream. That's a possibility, but I don't like switching games midstream. Why? I don't know. I don't really have a reason. I just don't do it. I should. Okay, we've got problems here. All my trains are just jammed permanently. Game stream. A innovative idea. It'd be a crime, though. How do I feel about crime? Oh yeah, I forgot. Crime is awesome. What I think I'm going to do is the train station probably need to be, like, blocked off. Like that. Made their own thing. Would that help? Not really. Actually, maybe it has helped. Alright, crime is awesome. I mean, we've got to stick to the trend, you know? Can't just be someone else. How would you feel if I woke up one day and just decided that crime was bad? Disgusting. Hang on, brand. Damn right. I mean, specifically, crime in video games is awesome. Crime in real life, I'm not a fan. You know, harming people or, you know, their health or well-being because of greed, or, you know, violence, not a fan. But beyond that, you know, in terms of video games, I mean, go for it. Whatever. You're not harming anyone. I don't want people to be harmed, obviously. It says obviously as if it was obvious. We're still going and making those. I mean, these are actually going. I thought it would take them an hour or two, but it's actually going to take them a little bit longer. But that's all right. They're getting there. I wonder if we should start building out here. I don't know what we'd need to build. I feel like building something that needs concrete is a good idea. You know what? I know it sounds silly, but I think it is time to build another nuclear reactor. Is there anything else that I could build that would be interesting? I mean, we could consider building these speed module, these module 2s. Solar panels? I don't think we have solar panels being built yet. Nuclear reactors, certainly something interesting to behold. Am I some sort of beholder? Absolutely. I love beholders so much. They're such good monsters. Another monster I've never fought in D&D. Which is probably for the best, because those disintegration rays, yikes. Remember what's in your eye. Tiny beholder. He's just a little guy. He's just like speaking undercommon. Beholders do speak undercommon. Is that correct? I said it, and now I'm not entirely sure if that's correct. Right, now I've got to find out. Sorry, I've just nerd sniped myself. Beholder in what edition? Oh God, good question. Beholder language. Okay. They speak their own tongue. Okay, that does make sense. That would make sense that beholders wouldn't speak another tongue because beholders are racist. Okay, so languages for beholder, 5th edition, apparently, is beholder, undercommon, deep speech. So, yeah, no, it would be undercommon, would primarily, beholder language. Beholderkin? I don't know. It makes sense because beholders are extremely xenophobic. Like, extremely xenophobic. So xenophobic they don't even like their own race because they don't trust them as true beholders. Which I always find kind of cute. Just those little beholders speaking whatever the hell they want. Just being like, I don't trust anyone. Cute. Okay, so that's gonna make this. It's gonna. How are we doing with concrete? Concrete. We've got 1.4. How much do we need? 1.4. 1.4 seems low. Let's just get rid of those real quick. Cute. Are we short on landfill right now? Well, there's short on landfill and we have literally nothing. So, yeah, I guess we are short on landfill. Meaning we have no landfill. Okay. That's probably because the stone mines that we have weren't building landfill and I never really went around fixing that. Interesting concept. I wonder if this ever got finished. No, because we don't have landfill. It's literally what I was just saying. Oh my gosh. If I listened to myself, who knows what I'd find out. No path. What do you mean no path? There's literally a path there. Oh, there isn't because... Okay, no, you're right. There's no path. You'll sort it out. You'll figure it out, buddy. You're a smart train. And so good looking, too. Ooh, who's a sexy train? Yes, you are. This is getting weird. But it is a sexy train. People say their trainer is very sexy. This is not what they meant. You're quoting that, not for you, but for me. That's fair. You don't have to quote a damn thing if you don't want to. It's all for fun. Look, let's not judge the sexiness of trains, okay? Some trains are just naturally sexy. Nothing we can do about it. Yeah, let's go make landfill. I actually made some. It's made one. Ah. It's not many. I know, you've got no coal in you. One day, perhaps. One day, perhaps it won't matter as much. That's my hope. That's getting scary. I really need things to be improved. That is into that mine. What was that? Coal. Yeah, it was. I accidentally picked up a logistics spot. I did. Okay. Well, one more coal mine that's just completely gone. Okay, it'll figure itself out eventually. How are we going with this, by the way? Still only one running. It's not very fast, that's the problem. Phone's up here, okay. Yeah, I should have considered this a while ago, but I didn't. Anyway, welcome to the new theme of the channel. Should have done that a while ago, but didn't. It's not really theme, and it's not really new. So it's just kind of like this. What does landfill look like? It looks like that. Great. Here's something I'd never considered. Is landfill part of a rubber duck? Oh, you bastards. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? You know what? I'm not really concerned about that right now. Important thing is that we're just making landfill right now. And that's going to be good to have. Power is at 97 megawatts. Ugh. Maybe another power station around here? Would be a good idea. Can we build a power station here? Is there room? I don't know if there's room. Only give it a go though. Oh yeah, we could do it. Oh, not a easy. What are we worried about? What are we worried about? Bees, tigers, big dogs. You know, the usual. All the normal things people usually are worried about. Input priority, this one, output priority, red. Other way around things. Thanks. No one wants to deal with that rock, huh? Heat death of the universe. Oh yeah, absolutely. Who isn't afraid of the heat death of the universe? You're a braver man than I if you're not worried about that. I don't even care if it's not going to happen in my lifetime. It still concerns me. Should we connect this to power? I think so. Okay, a little bit more power. Big jump there. How high has power gotten before, actually? 104. Yeah, power is scary. Okay. But the Pope's Exodus, I have nightmare. Oh, well, my nightmare is the French winning the World Cup. Why? What's wrong with the French winning the World Cup? Why is someone scared of that? It's a sport ball game. I joke, I know a lot of people are very serious about sports ball, I'm just not. They take footy very seriously. A lot of people... I don't like it being called footy. Whenever someone says footy to me, I think they're talking about rugby, which is a different sport. Obviously, I don't think I need to express that it's a different sport. No, we're gonna do this real quick. Oh shoot, that may have been a bad idea. Come on. Okay, we're good now. Okay. There we go. Get a little bit more power into the system. Power is good to have. And that is all connected to things, yes. We're at 168. That should be okay. But anyway, with that addition of new power and the uranium getting closer and closer to the point of actually being useful, might be a good time to end it for the night. Yeah, I think so. So we built a power station, it's just not ready to go yet, but it'll be ready soon enough. Hey, no worries, thanks for coming by. Thank you. Alright, well, let's do my little ending spiel and then we'll call it for the night. And then we'll raid, of course. You know the way. Thank you everyone very much for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. If you're not following, please do consider following. I'd appreciate it, and the best way to come back and witness how this madness proceeds. 5 ducks per minute, huh? I don't believe it either. TX, here we come. Probably true. Someone send out the warning. Don't do that. He deserves no warning. Yeah, so we got the social links. We got youtube.com/SeiferKatt. That's where I post VODs. And you got the Discord link in case you want to hang out with other people on this channel outside the stream. If the stream is just too short and you want to be able to post a comment, that's where you go. Thanks, coming Splee. What else? Yeah, so I stream Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, with Saturday, Sunday, Monday being Factorio, and Wednesday being my roguelike day, for whatever roguelike continues to be. Hey Pan, I can't wish for anything further for you. You continue consciousness the best you can until you don't want to, and then you can sleep. As long as you regain consciousness, that's very important. What else do I have to say? Nothing really. Anything I've had to say today, I've probably already said. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you maybe tomorrow, or maybe some other time. Really depends what works with your schedule. Take care, everyone.